The other thing that you need to be cognizant of is whether or not you can get help from the vendor with your social media content. Your social media content should be aggregated and displayed on your website. You know, if you're creating content, you obviously want to leverage it as many places as you can. And when I say creating content, what I mean is you're posting tweets, links to articles, or sharing information that you want people to read that maybe is relevant to financial planning for doctors, if that's your specialty. You want to post comments on blogs for doctors that deal with issues about money. Maybe you'll know the answer to some questions. When possible, if you want to link back to your website, offer some information and then link back to your website where maybe you have more information about an issue that's, you know, on a website for doctors. You want to also have integrated into your website your Facebook, your blog posts. So your tweets, like I said. So, you know, if you take a look over, here's the Advisor Products website, for instance, and if we scroll down over here, this is these are our tweets. And so somebody can always come here and see our tweets. Every day we have a few tweets that we're giving through that account on Twitter. You want to have that integrated. You want to have your blog posts integrated. And what I mean by that is, this is my blog, How Can a Financial Advisor's Website. This, when you click on it, pops open my blog. And so you want to have your blog integrated into your website so that people can easily go from your blog to your website and vice versa. Now, you can also, by the way, you can delegate social media marketing or hire outside people to help you with it. But advisors, like I said, you really want to know the basics of how this works, so that when you delegate it out, you can at least, you're in the best position to know what type of content, what type of comment, what type of blog should be written that will help marketing the services, that will help market the services that you provide. And you'll know your keywords better than anybody else. You'll know your target clients better than anybody else. So you want to really supervise that. Somebody else can go ahead and execute on it. And you want to just check and be able to monitor the information to make sure that it's consistent with your vision. But you can delegate the actual doing of it. But you need to know the basics behind it. So you want to find out, can you post a blog and have it moderated? So if there are comments on the blog before answering or before the comments get posted, you want to be able to moderate them so that, or have the your broker-dealer moderate them, or approve your moderation. So, you know, these are all complicated compliance workflow issues that a compliance engine needs to handle. We actually have a blog compliance engine at Advisor Products. You also want to find out if you can, you know, how can you display your tweets on your site? There are lots of little widgets that can do that. It's really simple, but you want to get it covered. You want to just know the answer, and I'm not saying that's a complicated one. It is not. And you want to find out if you can feed your blog onto your site, and then you can have your blog on your site fed into LinkedIn, fed into Facebook. Should be very doable. Just RSS feeds are used to do that. You set that up through LinkedIn. And again, you can have somebody else actually do that work. That is not complicated. You don't have to be an engineer, but you need somebody to do that because you want your site to be integrated with these social media tools. One thing I'd suggest along these lines, please look at the Marketing Smart webinar series. We have done a bunch of websites about using social media, the video, 10 SEO techniques for advisors. We've done lots of webinars about the social media techniques that you can use. We've done them not just on the Marketing Smart webinar series, but the Financial Advisor webinar series. There are, let's see if we go looking for Twitter as my keyword here, and there, Twitter for Advisors. Lots of these techniques, using LinkedIn to attract new clients. So there's lots of information on our site. So you really, and that's constantly changing. All of that, what's going on with the social media, the tools, the and you know, the search engine ideas. They're kind of, you know, I don't want to give the impression that they're changing every day. I mean, they literally are, though, actually. But you know, the important ideas don't change radically day to day, but they do change. And so, working with a vendor that can educate you, and you know that has a system for educating you, I think is real important.